Hello, my absolute darlings. Today we are diving headfirst into a topic that is so incredibly close to my heart. It is all about looking utterly sensational, feeling confident, and radiating style, all without needing to spend a king's ransom. So many people believe that to look expensive, you must actually spend extravagantly. I am here, with all my fashion know-how, to tell you that this is simply not the truth, not by a long shot. True style, my loves, comes from understanding yourself, knowing what suits you, and making clever, considered choices. Let us be completely honest with each other from the get-go. The world of fashion can sometimes feel a tad intimidating, can it not? With glossy magazines showcasing designer pieces that cost more than a month's rent, it is easy to feel a little disheartened. But I want you to push those feelings aside, right now. We are going to embark on a journey together, a wonderful exploration of how to curate a wardrobe that screams chic, sophisticated, and put together, all while keeping your bank balance happy and healthy. It is entirely possible, and I am going to show you precisely how. This is about empowering you to make fashion work for. Think of this as your personal guide to unlocking your inner fashionista on a budget. Let us begin this exciting adventure, shall we? Right then, let us talk about where to actually find these amazing, affordable pieces. Your local high street, and indeed the vast online world, is brimming with potential, if you only know where to cast your discerning eye. Stores like Primark, for instance, can be absolute gold mines. Yes, you might need to sift a little, but the treasures are there, I promise you. They often have fantastic trend-led pieces and brilliant basics that can form the backbone of any stylish wardrobe. Do not dismiss them out of hand, my darlings. Go in with an open mind and a keen eye for detail. Then we have the supermarkets. Places like George at Asda, F&F at Tesco, and 2 at Sainsbury's are doing truly remarkable things with their clothing lines these days. They have realized that people want style and quality without the designer price tag, and they are delivering. Online retailers such as ASOS are also fantastic resources. They offer an enormous variety of styles, brands, and price points, often with excellent sales sections. And please, my loves, do not ever underestimate the power of charity shops, or thrift stores as our American friends might call them. Think of it as a fashion treasure hunt. Plus, it is a wonderfully sustainable way to shop, giving clothes a second life, which is something we should all be championing. Now, when you are in these brilliant, affordable stores, how do you ensure you are picking pieces that will look expensive and crucially last? It is all about training your eye to spot quality, even when the price tag is modest. The first thing I always look at is the fabric. Feel it, my darlings. Does it feel flimsy and cheap, or does it have a bit of weight and a pleasant texture? Natural fibers like cotton, linen, and wool, or good quality viscose, often look and feel more luxurious than some synthetics. Next, pay close attention to the construction of the garment. Look at the seams. Are they straight and neatly finished? Are there any loose threads hanging about? Check the buttons and buttonholes. Do the buttons feel secure, or are they dangling precariously? Are the buttonholes neatly stitched or looking a bit ragged? These small details make a huge difference to the overall perceived quality of an item. Consider the cut and the fit. This is absolutely paramount. A piece might be made from the most divine fabric, but if it does not fit you well, it will never look truly expensive. Look for shapes that flatter your figure. Try things on whenever possible and move around in them. Sometimes, even in budget stores, you will find pieces with surprisingly good tailoring darts in the right places, a well-defined waist, or a trouser leg that falls beautifully. All right, my fashion-forward friends, now we get to the really fun part, mixing and matching your pieces to create outfits that look far more expensive than they actually are. This is where your creativity truly comes into play. One of the most effective strategies is what we call high-low dressing. This involves pairing a more affordable, high-street item with 1 or 2 slightly more investment pieces you might already own, or perhaps a really special vintage find. For example, a simple t-shirt from Primark can look incredibly chic when tucked into a well-fitting pair of trousers and topped with a quality blazer you have had for years. Texture is another secret weapon in your arsenal for elevating an outfit. Mixing different textures adds depth and interest, making your ensemble look more considered and luxurious. Think about combining a chunky knit with a silky slip skirt, or denim with a faux leather jacket. Color coordination plays a massive role too. A monochromatic outfit wearing different shades of the same color, almost always looks incredibly chic and expensive. The way you actually wear your clothes also makes a difference. A simple French tuck with a shirt or a jumper, just tucking the front bit into your waistband, can instantly give your outfit more shape and style. Section 5. Accessorize all areas, your secret weapon for elevating outfits. Accessories, my loves, are the unsung heroes of the fashion world, especially when you are dressing on a budget. They have the incredible power to completely transform an outfit, to take it from simple to show-stopping in an instant. And the wonderful news is that you do not need to spend a fortune on accessories for them to make a significant impact. A well-chosen scarf, a striking piece of costume jewelry, or a stylish belt can elevate your look far more than you might imagine. Let us start with jewelry. You do not need diamonds and pearls, darling. Good quality costume jewelry can look absolutely fabulous. Look for pieces that have a bit of weight to them and a good finish. A statement necklace can elevate a plain jumper or a simple dress. A pair of interesting earrings can draw attention to your face and add a touch of personality. Belts are another incredibly versatile and transformative accessory. A good belt can cinch in your waist, give shape to a shapeless dress or an oversized blazer, and add a point of interest to your outfit. Scarves and bags are also your best friends in the budget-style stakes. A beautiful scarf, whether it is silk, cotton, or a soft wool blend, can add color, pattern, and texture to any look. Speaking of handbags, you do not need a designer label. Look for bags with good structure, clean lines, and minimal hardware. Section 6. The Perfect Fit Philosophy. Why tailoring transforms your treasures. I simply cannot stress this enough, my darlings. The fit of your clothes is everything, absolutely everything. You could be wearing the most expensive designer garment in the world, but if it does not fit you properly, it will look sloppy and, dare I say it, cheap. Conversely, a very affordable item that has been tailored to fit your body perfectly can look like it was custom-made for you, instantly elevating its perceived value. Do not underestimate the power of a few nips and tucks. Many high-street pieces are designed to fit a generic body shape, which means they might not be perfect for your unique physique straight off the hanger. Trousers might be a touch too long, a blazer might be a little boxy, or the waist of a dress might not sit quite right. These are often very simple fixes for a local tailor, or even for yourself if you are handy with a needle and thread. Taking up a hem, adding a dart, or slimming down a sleeve can make a world of difference. The cost of these minor alterations is usually quite minimal, especially when you consider the impact it has on your overall look. A garment that fits well simply looks more intentional, more polished, and therefore more expensive. Section 7. A little style story, my own charity shop triumph. Let me share a little personal story with you because I truly believe in practicing what I preach, especially when it comes to the joys of budget-friendly fashion. A few years ago, I was browsing in one of my favorite local charity shops. You know, I adore a good rummage. And my eyes landed on this rather unassuming camel-colored wool coat. It was a classic single-breasted style, but it looked a bit sad and lost on the hanger, if I am being perfectly honest. The price tag was ridiculously small, something like 15 pounds, if memory serves me correctly. Now, many people might have walked straight past it. The shoulders were a little too wide, and it was a tad longer than I would ideally prefer. But I felt the fabric. It was a beautiful quality wool, soft and substantial. I saw the potential, my darlings. I knew that with a little bit of vision and some minor adjustments, this coat could be an absolute stunner, a timeless piece that would look far more expensive than its humble charity shop origins suggested. So, naturally, I snapped it up immediately. Section 8. Building your budget-friendly capsule, the versatile wardrobe core. Now let us talk about creating a foundation for all these fabulous budget-friendly outfits. This is where the concept of a capsule wardrobe comes in, but a budget-friendly version, of course. A capsule wardrobe is essentially a collection of essential, versatile pieces that you absolutely love, that fit you perfectly, and that can be mixed and matched with each other to create a multitude of different looks. This is not about having hundreds of clothes, it is about having the right clothes. This approach is incredibly helpful when you are trying to be stylish on a budget because it focuses on quality over quantity. Your core capsule should consist of timeless staples. Think about items like a perfectly fitting pair of dark-washed jeans. They can be dressed up or down. A classic white shirt or blouse is another must-have. It is incredibly versatile. A well-cut blazer, perhaps in black, navy, or even a neutral check, can instantly smarten up any outfit. A simple, elegant knit, like a cashmere blend crew neck or a fine merino wool cardigan, will also serve you well. Section 9. Love your garments, making your affordable finds go the distance. My darlings, finding those fabulous budget pieces is only half the battle. The other, equally important part is taking proper care of them. If you want your affordable finds to continue looking expensive and to last as long as possible, you need to treat them with a little bit of love and respect. Proper garment care can significantly extend the life of your clothes, keeping them looking fresh, vibrant, and well-maintained. This means they will continue to serve you well, saving you money in the long run as you will not need to replace items as frequently. First things first, always read the care labels. I know it sounds frightfully dull, but those little symbols and instructions are there for a reason. They tell you the best way to wash, dry, and iron your garments to prevent shrinkage, color fading, or damage to the fabric. Washing clothes at a lower temperature, for instance, is often gentler on the fabric and better for the environment too. Using a mild detergent can also help to preserve colors and prevent fibers from breaking down prematurely. These small habits make a big difference. Learn a few basic mending skills. Section 10. Conclusion. Strutting into a stylish, savvy future. So there we have it, my absolutely fabulous friends. We have journeyed together through the wonderful world of budget fashion, and I truly hope you are feeling inspired and empowered. Remember, looking expensive and feeling stylish has very little to do with the amount of money you spend, and everything to do with making smart choices, understanding your personal style, and embracing your creativity. It is about being resourceful, observant, and confident in your ability to put together a look that truly shines, regardless of the price tags on your clothes. You have the tools now, so go forth and be fabulous. The key takeaways are beautifully simple, are they not? Seek out those affordable stores with a keen eye for quality materials and good construction. Do not be afraid to mix high street finds with pieces you already own, playing with textures and colors to create depth and interest. Accessories are your secret weapon for elevation, so use them wisely to add that perfect finishing touch. And please, never underestimate the transformative power of a perfect fit. A little tailoring can make an inexpensive garment look like it was made just for you. These principles are your roadmap to enduring style. Most importantly, I want you to have fun with fashion. It should be a joyous form of self-expression, a way to present your best self to the world every single day.